Lesson 11: Implementing. This chapter emphasizes the critical role of a team-oriented service staff in catering, highlighting that consistent and exceptional customer service is paramount, though often lacking in the industry. It outlines a discussion of various service approaches, noting that caterers typically blend techniques from different styles to efficiently and effectively meet and exceed guest expectations for food and beverage service. After studying this chapter, you should be able to 1. Define catering service and reputation. 2. Manage front-of-house and set service standards. 3. Build a professional service staff. 4. Understand organizational structure and personnel. 5. Distinguish service styles. And 6. Master tabletop setup and linen purchases. Service 1. Your service equals your reputation. Think of it this way. Amazing food with terrible service, people remember the bad service. Excellent service is fundamental to a caterer's success and reputation. Effective recruitment and hiring are essential to achieving service objectives. 2. Defining service and setting standards. What does service mean to us as a catering team? Caterers must define service in relation to their mission statement. Clear service objectives and standards are needed for consistent delivery. Service standards must be obtainable, observable, and trainable. 3. Training. Every team member needs to be trained and know their role. Highly trained employees are crucial for building a strong reputation. Continuous training programs are vital for maintaining high service quality, regardless of the caterer's size. 4. Front of house is key. Every member of the team needs to know their role. The front of house service needs to be very well defined, so that each employee understands their role. 6. Integrating training into events. Specific training needs should be included in every event plan. Regular reviews and new training goals should be implemented. Training is important no matter what the service style of the event is. Building a professional service team in catering hinges on fostering strong teamwork and a positive informal organizational structure, as the atmosphere among staff directly impacts guest experience. This requires hiring appropriate personnel, defined by clear standards that align with the organization's mission. These individuals should possess a positive, energetic attitude, a spirit for teamwork, and a professional demeanor, coupled with enthusiasm and genuine concern for guest needs. Essential attributes also include accepting responsibility and feedback, committing to consistent service, and maintaining a kind, courteous, and trustworthy personality. An ownership attitude, consistent smiling, active listening, respect for guests, and proper speech are crucial, reinforcing the understanding that the guest is paramount. Creating an employee-supportive culture. Attracting and retaining qualified staff is a persistent challenge in catering, a field known for its demanding hours and labor scarcity. To address this, caterers must cultivate an employee-supportive culture by fostering teamwork, valuing creativity, and ensuring effective training. This involves creating an environment where employees feel heard and valued, particularly by encouraging their participation in decision-making and innovation, which is crucial given the industry's constant need for fresh ideas. Flexible scheduling and targeted recruitment from sources like colleges and vocational schools can help attract a dedicated workforce. Moreover, rewarding employee referrals and clearly defining job specifications can further enhance the recruitment of creative and innovative personnel, ultimately leading to a team that is not only competent but also genuinely enthusiastic about their work. Uniforms. Uniforms play a vital role in enhancing a guest's perception of professional service in catering. A well-designed uniform should align with the organization's mission, suit the type of service being provided, clearly identify staff members, and communicate their roles to guests. These uniforms can range from formal attire like tuxedos to unique standardized outfits. A comprehensive uniform standard should meticulously detail every aspect of the employee's appearance, including shirt, pants, belt, shoes, tie, hair and facial hair, jewelry, makeup, fragrance, hygiene, socks, and hat requirements. This level of detail ensures a consistent and professional image, reinforcing the caterer's commitment to quality service. Types of service styles. Catering encompasses a variety of formal and informal service styles, tailored to diverse events like weddings, corporate functions, and family gatherings. To effectively communicate with clients, caterers should maintain a comprehensive list of their service offerings, including necessary equipment and service types. Events often require specific settings and menus, necessitating a flexible approach. A practical way to categorize these events is by aligning them with common menus and staffing requirements, as demonstrated in the provided table. Once the event type and service style are determined, caterers can offer tailored menu suggestions that meet both client needs and profit goals. Formal service styles include French and Russian service, while informal styles such as buffet, American, and family-style service are more frequently employed. French service, a highly elaborate catering style, distinguishes itself through tableside food preparation using a gueridon and richade, making it ideal for intimate gatherings. This service demands exceptional culinary and service skills, as well as expertise in handling specialized equipment, which often deters many caterers due to its complexity. While traditional French service requires a highly trained staff and precise coordination, caterers have adapted modern approaches to suit specific client needs. For instance, a department store successfully utilized a simplified French service for a VIP luncheon, providing personalized attention through tableside food finishing. This approach, focusing on pre-prepared dishes and simplified menus, allowed for efficient service and impressed guests with its quality and personalized touch, demonstrating the adaptability of French service for smaller, specialized events, unlike the complexities of classical French service for large banquets. Russian service, a hallmark of formal and elegant catering, distinguishes itself through the artistic presentation of food on silver platters. Food is meticulously arranged in the kitchen and then showcased to guests, followed by individual servings. This method offers a blend of visual appeal and efficient service, allowing skilled waiters to serve numerous guests while maintaining a sense of personalized attention. However, it demands highly trained staff capable of handling repetitive tasks and requires a significant investment in silver servingware. Moreover, caterers must implement strict inventory control measures to mitigate losses from theft, misplacement, or accidental abandonment of these expensive utensils at event locations. Regular equipment counts are essential to protect this investment. Buffet service, a staple in catering, distinguishes itself by involving guests in their own service, requiring meticulous organization and artistic presentation. Caterers must create visually appealing buffets by carefully selecting menus, arranging food with varied colors and textures, and utilizing attractive servingware and displays. Planning involves determining portion sizes, staffing needs, and food flow, placing less expensive items first and maintaining proper food temperatures. To ensure efficiency and guest satisfaction, caterers should limit dressing choices, consider preset salads, and adhere to strict food handling guidelines, including temperature control and timely replenishment. Emphasizing table service and maintaining a clean, well-stocked buffet line are also crucial, and employing creative techniques like varied heights, lighting, and decorative elements enhances the overall dining experience. American service, characterized by plated, sit-down dinners, requires meticulous planning and organization, starting with menu selection and staff training. This style emphasizes artistic food arrangement on individual plates, offering advantages like lower food costs due to precise portion control and accurate guest counts. By preparing only slightly more than the guaranteed number of servings, caterers minimize waste. Menu creation involves selecting complementary dishes that provide color and variety, enhancing the visual appeal of each plate. Garnishes like edible flowers elevate the presentation, transforming each dish into a visual masterpiece. The aim is to create a memorable dining experience, where guests are not only satisfied with the flavor and quality of the food but also impressed by its artistic presentation. The tabletop presentation is crucial in catering, as it significantly shapes a guest's dining experience and, consequently, the caterer's reputation. Flawless table arrangements, featuring clean and well-maintained linens, china, silverware, and glassware, are essential for creating an attractive and elegant setting. Caterers can enhance their brand by using signature plateware, tailored to their mission and client needs. However, maintaining these items, especially during off-premise events, requires careful packaging and handling to prevent breakage and ensure safety. When selecting linens, factors such as material, durability, laundering options, color, and size must be considered. Renting or purchasing high-quality linens is a significant decision, requiring an understanding of the client's needs, the organization's mission, and the practical aspects of maintenance and inventory. Ultimately, A well-executed tabletop presentation reinforces the caterer's commitment to quality and attention to detail. Setting a table in catering is an art that blends client needs with established etiquette, requiring meticulous planning and attention to detail. Caterers should begin by diagramming the table setting, ensuring precise placement of dishes, silverware, and small wares, and coordinating colors and centerpieces with the event's theme. Creating a synchronized, visually appealing layout enhances the guest's dining experience and reinforces the caterer's reputation. The process starts with covering the table with an undercloth or silence cloth, which protects the table and linens, reduces noise, and provides a smooth surface. The tablecloth is then carefully placed, ensuring even draping and appropriate overhang. Plates are positioned at a standard distance, serving as a reference point for silverware placement, and service plates are used for decorative purposes, removed before the hot course. Center ornaments tailored to the event's theme add a focal point and enhance the atmosphere. Flatware, napery, and glassware are arranged according to the menu and sequence of use, with forks to the left, knives to the right, and spoons following. Napkins are folded and placed to complement the event's theme, and glassware is selected based on beverage choices. Small wares, such as salt and pepper dispensers and compote dishes, are strategically placed for convenience and aesthetic balance. Place cards, if used, guide guests to their assigned seats. Candles, when appropriate, add ambiance, but must adhere to facility regulations. Ultimately, a well-set table reflects the caterer's professionalism and commitment to creating a memorable dining experience. Effective catering service relies on clear communication and detailed planning, starting with service diagrams and thorough staff briefings. Service personnel must understand the event's timeline, food delivery methods, and their specific responsibilities. Exceeding customer expectations is paramount regardless of event size and requires meticulous attention to detail. Standard operating procedures, SOPs for beverage service, including timely refills and temperature control, minimize waste and enhance customer satisfaction. Similarly, thoughtful touches like room temperature butter and portion-controlled creamers distinguish a caterer from competitors. Every job should be treated as a major production, with staff trained to project professionalism and competence. Maintaining hygiene is crucial. Preset tableware must be protected from contamination through wrapping or inverting, and unused settings should be removed or sanitized. Linens must be clean and free of residues, with table linens laundered after each use. Soiled linens should be stored separately to prevent cross-contamination. On-site laundry facilities should be dedicated to catering items, and linens should not directly contact food unless replaced for each serving. Proper handling of soiled tableware is essential to prevent cross-contamination. Reusing soiled tableware is prohibited, including for buffet refills. Clean plates and utensils must always be provided. Refilling drinking cups or containers is permissible if done without contact between the pouring utensil and the container's lip. Take-home food containers returned by customers cannot be refilled with potentially hazardous food. Family-style service presents food in communal serving dishes and platters, allowing guests to serve themselves, creating a perceived abundance that customers appreciate. This method requires accurate table counts to ensure sufficient portions, delivering courses sequentially from salads to entrees, while offering a less formal atmosphere and faster service due to simplified plating. It still necessitates attentive beverage service and prompt removal of empty dishes. Caterers benefit from reduced staff training requirements and efficient food delivery. However, careful menu planning is essential to ensure adequate table space for the numerous serving dishes. Regardless of the chosen service style, buffet, sit-down, or family-style, attentive and proactive service is paramount. Staff must prioritize anticipating and addressing guest needs, with a particular focus on the timely removal of soiled dishes. This includes clearing plates between courses and ensuring a clean table throughout the meal. From soup to dessert, continuous bussing is essential, especially in family-style settings where communal dishes generate more clutter. Prompt removal of empty bowls and platters prevents guests from lingering amidst dirty dishes, a practice that significantly detracts from the dining experience.